Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. Okay, now let me tell you, I am sure majority of you know that DJ Khaled good of Black platform. Yes, that DJ Khaled. And you all know DJ Khaled is actually a Palestinian. For those that do not know, he is Palestinian. And do you know that DJ Khaled has never for a day since what has been going on in their country started, he has never for a day said pim about his community. Do you know that? So Dave Chappelle slammed DJ Khaled's silence on Gaza and all that. And people were applauding him. I applaud him too because because it is crazy that this man has voice, right? But not even for a day has he ever stood out to say, stop what it's going on. It is not. Some people are like, oh, maybe he doesn't live there anymore. He's American citizen. His parents are also naturalized citizen. What the hell do you mean? Where is he from? Where are the parents from? But they are not speaking anything. But they want black people to go out there and flood the road for their sake while they are in their house enjoying their meal. I love my people. Seriously, you all give me so much joy. The joy that you can, I don't know how to explain it. There is no black celebrity that they have not called names because they did not come out to protest. But you know what? You actually do not have to protest or say anything about these people. Let them speak for themselves. Let's get into this.
Breaking news that is indeed breaking. I cannot tell y'all how proud I am of Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle has been one of the loudest and one of the first since this started on October 7th, this time around, because again, it started way before October 7th. Dave Chappelle is, along with a long list of actors, he's also been one of the loudest to speak out against the tragedies that have gone on in Gaza. I wasn't surprised when I heard him first speak out about Gaza, only because that's just the person he is. If you know Dave Chappelle, if you've watched his actual documentaries and you've watched his journey as a comedian, you know, he actually is a really good person that does care about a lot of people. He cares. Believe me when I tell you, I'm not arguing with nobody in the LGBTQ community. That's your problem with Dave Chappelle. Okay, that don't have nothing to do with what's going on right now. It's not your time, beloved. Go take that up with him. But what I am proud about is the fact that he is like many other pro-Palestinian actors. He's not afraid to use his power to do the right thing. And in this case, he slammed DJ Khaled, not once, but this is, I believe, the second or third time that he said something about DJ Khaled. Yo, it's good. How are we all out here making sure we're speaking up for the place that you were born and you haven't said a motherfucking thing? The truth is that he values money. He values money. DJ Khaled values money. Money is his God. Money is his God. And while this may have been hurtful in the beginning, it took me some time to learn how to forgive and learn how to just look away from him, because people like that, their future is almost certain. UAE, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Egypt, their future is almost certain. Allah sees all. And when you do people like that, that is certain to come back to you tenfold. Certain. You're only showing the universe what you are capable of. And in that being said, you value something that is man-made energy more than the actual human experience in a human life. You were given power. You were given a platform. You were given something from the human experience, right? A bunch of humans collectively gave you energy. They came together and said, hey, we believe in you. We love you, XYZ. And you took that and basically spat in their face and remained silent when it mattered the most. That is certain to come back to you tenfold. Remember, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. It don't matter who you think is on your team. Them folks that's signing your checks don't think any different of you than they think about the people that they dropping the bombs on. Your future is certain. Whether it happens today or tomorrow, may not happen today, may not happen in the next 5 years, but it's going to happen. And here's the thing. Hey, now, I would never wish this upon anybody, but what spirituality teaches us is that sometimes your karma doesn't hit you. Sometimes you are that evil of a person that when karma spins the blizz, oh baby, she gonna spin the blizz making sure that you learn that lesson, and sometimes it will skip a generation. Sometimes karma understands exactly what you love, and that there'll be no way to reason with you by teaching you the lesson on you. They'll teach you the lesson through someone else's pain. Come on, somebody. All the spiritualists know this. Sometimes karma will skip a generation. You'll do the dirt, and then the next generation got to suffer as a result of the dirt that you did. And they'll make sure to keep you alive and in a vegetative state, or in a state where you have no other choice but to watch the consequences of your actions matriculate into the very next generation that you sought to ensure carried on your legacy. Sometimes karma will come back around so hard that it'll tear down the very thing that you kept your mouth shut to build up. Be patient. Allah is patient. But I just wanted to go ahead and give my thanks to Dave Chappelle. And let's take a look at the exact words that he stated. In his excerpt, he stated, DJ Khaled, let me tell you something. For a Palestinian, this man is awfully quiet right now. And as a Palestinian, how could you be that quiet right now? People are starving. People are not just starving. People are getting raped. People are dying in the most creative ways, of which that I don't know anybody that could be Palestinian and stay silent. But these people do exist. Unfortunately, these people do exist. These people do exist. We call them Uncle Toms in the black community. That are knowing that they have a position of power, and instead of them trying to utilize it to do good for the human experience, they will utilize it solely for their own benefit. They're not utilizing it to uplift the human experience. They're utilizing it to uplift themselves. His own cousin has come out and spoke against him. A lot of people that were previously associated with him has started to isolate themselves from him for this exact reason. Because there was a saying, if a man is willing to cheat on his wife, I will not do business with him, because that is the woman that he supposedly loves. That's the person that he loves the most. So if he's willing to cross her, what makes me think that you won't cross me? If a man is willing to go against his own bloodline, go against his own race, go against the same motherfuckers that bred him into the hardworking person he is today, and put the dreams inside of him and told him that it was achievable for him, if he's willing to stay silent while they're screaming out in pain and allow everybody else to do the work, what makes you think he won't do it to any of his business partners? If it's about the money with them, it's about the money with everybody else. Let Allah handle it. He swings harder. In the meantime, between time I was squeeze time, I did want to bring y'all some good news. So it looks like the cracks is getting bigger. It's getting worse. So this is from the Middle East Monitor. Also, it can be found on the Cradle, Middle East Eye, and I believe Resistance News Network. But it has come forward that Israeli army purchases have now been frozen as drones worth millions have been lost in Iran. These drones are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And let's not forget, the interceptor missiles cost also hundreds of millions of dollars. They were wasting way more interceptor missiles than they were actually able to catch the missiles from Iran. Iran was making them spend that cheese. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I ain't beefing with these bitches. I want them racks. You understand what I'm saying? This man was casually just spending. Now, you have no means to spend. They took your clearance from you. They took that credit card from you. They took all of that. Took you straight up off the card. You are no longer an authorized user, because you just out here spending. Spending like you working hard for the money. You just out here spending. That's crazy. Child, they said he was acting like a mom in Target on Christmas Eve. Lord. And I know it. I believe it, because we saw it. Then you would go up into Lebanon and the West Bank and try to loot the shops and try to get the money back. And that's the part that really gets me, because you are clearly outspending. You were spending, what was coming in wasn't matching anywhere near the rates in which you were spending, which is literally financially taking y'all into a awful deficit. But I mean, I digress because I'm actually happy about that. Y'all need to lose all your money so this entire false civilization can fail. That's what you get. That's what you get out there acting swipe happy. Go find them damn drones. Go find them drones. And last but certainly not least, the topic I wanted to talk to you about was, did you know that they are paying contractors? We talked about this earlier in the year about how the Israeli army was losing so many people so quickly between the Quds brigades and the Qassam brigades and the Al-Aqsa brigades and all the other brigades, the Tubas brigades. Especially in the West Bank, the Tubas brigades was very active around the time when they started contracting bulldozers and contractors to bulldoze the homes in the West Bank. Now, they've been able to do so because they're paying them $1,500 per home. My question is to the people that are bulldozing the homes, have you seen a dime of that money? I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now. No, you have not, and no, you will not. You want to know why? They ain't got it, baby. They ain't got it. Y'all out there doing the work and you're not going to get paid for it. I'm going to let you know that right now. They're already struggling. Y'all out there doing the work and they already struggling. On top of that, you're putting your life on the line. And in case you didn't know, at least 5 bulldozers will get hit by the brigades per week. Y'all putting your life on the line. Not seeing a dime of that money. And they done promised you nothing but a wet ass. That's crazy to me. They gave you all types of hopes and dreams, but sent you along with a wet ass, $1 and a dream. My God, today. Stay tuned because there's a lot going on. Oh, golly.
You know what? Dave Chappelle is right. DJ Khaled is the fattest Palestinian I've ever seen. Now, Dave Chappelle had recently did a show in Abu Dhabi, and in that show, he really pressed it hard how much you don't like DJ Khaled. And they messy in Abu Dhabi too, because apparently somebody in the audience had yelled DJ Khaled's name, which caught Dave Chappelle's attention. After they caught his attention, Dave Chappelle said, DJ Khaled, let me tell you something. For a Palestinian, this man is awful quiet right now. And as a Palestinian, how could you be this quiet right now? Question mark. And why are you so fat? Why are you so fat? People are starving, and he's the only people are starving, and he's the only fat Palestinian on earth. Now, mind you, this isn't the first time Dave Chappelle had voiced his support for Palestine, because he had did a show last year where he had also discussed the genocide. Now, Dave Chappelle completed his set by saying, now, I'm not the biggest powerful voice in America, and I've learned that I have to be careful. He said, I can get into some kind of trouble, and they'll try to extort me and put words in my mouth, so I have to come out here and lie to you. Now, mind you, this is written down. I cannot wait to see if this set gets released, because I'm sure it's going to be funnier in person. Now, mind you, I had no idea DJ Khaled was even Palestinian. From what I remember, I thought he was a Mexican. But Dave Chappelle is right. How can you be a Palestinian in America, seeing what's happening to your people, and not say a word? Dave Chappelle really opened up a can of worms, because now everybody's having a discussion as to why DJ Khaled has been so silent about Palestine. Now, over on the Joe Budden podcast, and might I add, I've been watching quite a few episodes of, they actually had an open discussion in regards to DJ Khaled and his silence on Palestine. And shout out to Mark, because he plays a really good moderator as he opens up the question to the floor.
Who represent a particular group that's catching hell to say something about it? Like, is that a fair expectation?
I think in this particular circumstance, yeah, there is an expectation that you speak up for it. Yeah. Just because we're watching an act of genocide, it's not just some garden variety oppression. We're watching an act of genocide happen, and these are your people, and you're silent. Yes,
and there is three of y'all.
There's an
correct, because valid points were being. Because the genocide is so widely discussed and so widely seen in the mainstream media, as a Palestinian, you have some sort of duty to say something. Now, prior to this clip, Mark does go on and say, as a Black man, he doesn't feel like he should be the voice to be leading other people in the conversation about themselves. He also stated that as a person who's not Palestinian, he didn't feel like it would be his place to call out DJ Khaled. Now, this doesn't take away Mark's stance on what Dave Chappelle did, because Dave Chappelle, being a Muslim since the age of 17, probably felt he had a duty to say something.
And you know what, DJ Khaled, you fat back, oompa loompa body looking, mayonnaise licking, looking ass. I'm still fucking mad. I just found out you're a fucking Palestinian. You fucking bitch. This whole motherfucking time. You're ambiguously Middle Eastern or some shit trying to pass off as a nigga from Abu Dhabi. I fucking hate you. You big back wet. Woo. Like, I really think it's so fucking laughable when black or people of color pander to white people. Like, in the sense of trying to play the white people games in a way that makes you think that you're finna be one of them. You're never gonna be one of them. You're never gonna be one of them. You trying to play billionaire boy ass games and shit, trying to pander to the white billionaire boys club. My boy, you're never gonna be one of them. Never. Like, it's weird and whack as a bitch when people get up there, you know what I'm saying? Like, get up there and then they lose the cause, they lose the plot. They just lose all loyalty and all like knowledgeability and what the fuck they've been experiencing, what they people been experiencing. Like, this is actually weird as a bitch, and I'm so upset that I just found out this motherfucker is Palestinian. Like, you're dead ass so motherfucking whack for that, and I better not hear another one of them trash ass fucking. I don't want to hear another one of nothing.
If DJ Khaled has no haters, he's dead, and I found something better to do. Somebody else called him evil. I would never say he was evil because it takes a certain level of calculation. He's just a coward. Dave Chappelle calling DJ Khaled out for not speaking on the plight of his people literally going through a genocide because he's Palestinian. Whole time he has said absolutely nothing. Doesn't surprise me that he didn't say anything. This man has used black people for the whole duration of his career, even the resurgence of his career, and had to be pressured on the Breakfast Club to speak on Black Lives Matter. That man is a coward. I'm agreeing with 50 Cent and Dave Chappelle right now. Like, I wouldn't give the bitch that much credit. Donald Trump is evil. DJ Khaled is a coward. There's a difference.
So Dave Chappelle calls out DJ Khaled over his silence on Palestine. I just love these celebrities, these actors and rappers that are turning to Islam, leaving Christianity, especially from the black community. I just love when they leave Christianity, become a Muslim, and then try to outdo the Arab Muslims in their own religion. Happens all the time in prison. They go in and then right away we're worshiping Allah. Trust me, if I was DJ Khaled, I wouldn't want to bring it up either. The only thing Chappelle could do for Palestine is crack a joke for them.
Lately, I've been seeing DJ Khaled get a lot of flack for not speaking out about what's happening in Gaza, given his Palestinian roots. But something I think people aren't bringing into consideration is the fact that both of DJ Khaled's parents live in the United States. Both of them immigrated from Palestine. Now, given the fact that the United States is allied with Israel and they've been funding what's been happening in Gaza, maybe he feels that it might not be such a good idea to speak out against the government and against Israel, given everything that's going on in this country right now with immigration. And we have absolutely no idea if his parents are even naturalized citizens, because there's no record of it out there, at least available to the public. So before you give somebody a hard time about what they're saying or what they're not saying, you have to look at all the variables and understand that there might be a reason why.
This is all I got from this video, and let me tell you something. I don't care what anybody got to say about maybe because he is a American citizen and the parents are also naturalized citizen and all that. He is a coward. I said what I said. No true man, no true son of the soil. It's called being son of the soil. You know, where you come from is your soil, right? Even if you migrated to another place and then become a citizen or something like that, you have the roots. You have a root where you came from before you migrated to that place. That is your root. And that root is where you should protect. Because some people, now let me tell us something. Some people are, the way the world is going today, everybody, like people that migrated to United States are so proud to say, yeah, some are proud, some are not proud to say that I am from the United States of America and all that. Let me tell you something. In the coming years, you might not actually be so proud. Like those that are very proud, you might actually not be so proud. And that your roots is where you will have to run back to in the end. I just said what I said. But yeah, that is what it is. Now let's take it. It's really very sad that a Palestinian, I mean, what has been going on in Palestine is almost 1 year plus, or it's going to 2 years, right? That it became really very bad. Almost 2 years already, if I'm not mistaken. And this man, he grew off Black platform. That he is doing great today is because of Black people. Don't tell me what did Black people do? Shut up. I know what I am saying. He grew off Black platform. Black people are the ones that gave him his platform. Until today. But I am sure if they pull him over, the cost will, definitely you see where he's from and all, but he grew off Black platform, he does Black things and all of that, because you all know how profitable it is. And Black people really did love him. No lies. Before, I don't know for now, because I don't care at this point in time. Right? I don't care. He sold, his music sold. You know, at some point, people were like, maybe he is mixed. This is what we actually thought when we were so young. Thank God we are growing, when we're so young. We thought maybe he has mixed parents, not knowing that man is full Palestinian. Yeah. Today, this man never spoke on what is going on. And this one is saying maybe he doesn't want to get involved in. See, they have taken so much money, APAC money and some certain kind of money that they are feeding themselves with. And how will they speak on what is going on? It's in kind of atrocity, like having so much power, being at the top, right? And you are not speaking up on what is going on in your own country. Wow. And these people have been disturbing Black people all this while. See, what did they actually think Black people are? Armored cars. Armored cars that they go to war with? They thought you guys are armored cars, like, you guys are iron benders, like when you come out like this superhero, Spider-Man, all those characters. I am so sorry, but it's crazy. Their own people are not even speaking out on what is going on in their community, but they want you to go out there and stand for their sake when your own community is suffering. These people must really be players. And they thought they can play games real good, not knowing that Black people aren't that kind of people you're going to play stupid games with. And when you try to play stupid games with, then you win stupid prizes. What? Sincerely speaking, he never spoke, but they want Black people to be out on the road while they are in the rooms. Majority of the people that are saying Black people are not coming out, and they are in their houses looking for someone to send to his or her early grave. Like, okay, I love my people. Till thy kingdom come. You see, you all give me joy. The kind of joy you give me, you have no idea. You know what it means standing on. I am also standing on business from where I am. So much on it. I am. So these people thought that they could send you out while they are in their living room enjoying whatever they will be enjoying in the house, while you go out to scream, free, free, free. Free who? let black people free themselves first, because we also need freeing. So you all can also go out to protest on black people's behalf. Yeah, our head will not reject it. That if you step out there to go out and speak on what is going on in black community, we will be glad. But you all will never do it, because it is not in your culture to be outspoken. It is in black culture to be outspoken. You all be joking too much. Bye for now.